Hello. So I don't know if we filmed putting on the strut for the tailgate, um, but it is on. The last video like cut off because I couldn't get the Torx nut out of the tailgate. Um, it's a 10-year-old truck, so the bolt is rusted on the backside. Um, was trying to use an impact, that wasn't working. Finally, just used a Torx nut, Torx bit with in a crescent wrench, just so you could get some leverage on it. And finally, we were able to get that out so that we could install the tailgate assist strut here. So I'll show you that real quick. So here's it installed. This would not come out. I tried heating it with a torch. Did that 3 different times and it wouldn't do anything. Burnt the truck a little bit because I was getting it so hot. Just it wasn't doing anything. But we got it off. The rough country strut and this whole assembly thing comes with this plate. I don't know if you can see that. So where the strut hooks on is actually a plate that goes behind. There's a washer here. This Torx nut just hooks in there, or not hooks in there. It goes behind the nut in the washer. Just tighten that down, and the strut hooks onto it. There's another. You have to wallow out this. There's a hole here where you got to wallow it out. So we did that, and then there's I don't know what it's called. It like pinches so that you have something to screw into, and that's the bottom part there. I don't know. This thing looks like it's coming out of here too, so we might have to mess with that a little more. But that's where we're at here. Went and got another sheet of plywood. Had a fun time this morning with my city's police because I was driving my other truck around and the tag is expired. So my $50 sheet of plywood, as my lovely wife says, turns into a $200 sheet of plywood because I got a $150 citation for expired tags, which was an honest mistake. We, building all this and just went and bought this truck. God knows that that's not a problem. But anyway, so that brightened my day first thing this morning, out getting material. Where I finished up this box, I'll show you for the diesel heater. So I'll show you where we're at there. And plan is to run power today. So get this area, have power, and then, yeah, that's the main goal. I don't think that should be overly difficult. We have the fuse box. We have a cutoff. Have everything that we need. So hopefully just get that ready to go so that we can start building the cabinet deal that we're going to build here. So I doubt we'll get to that today, but maybe this weekend we'll be able to get at least started on that. Okay, so the top is on. I've cut a hole in it. I bought some magnets that I put on, and then can you see them in here? You can see this one. So they're just they're super flat little cabinet magnets that I found on Amazon. Thought it was a great idea. Didn't know how else to make this like stay. and just didn't want it like really wallowing around or anything like that. So put those on, um, and then cut the hole for this is going to pipe out the hot air uh, from our diesel heater that's in here. This just slides right in on the back side. I had to cut it at an angle just because this is 3/4 inch plywood, and this didn't stick out far enough. It only stuck out 1/4 inch or something, and it didn't give enough room to put the clamp or put the ducting and have enough room for the clamp. So I just kind of cut this at a little bit of an angle. Works way better now. That should fit and give this, whatever this is, 1/2 or 3/8 inch band enough room to clamp down on there to stay. So this is all done. So we're gonna go figure out where to run wire from and start getting power back here. We'll go through all that stuff as we do it here. So it's exciting. It's finally starting to be something. I mean, at this point, once there's power to this heater, not that you can't sleep in here as is, or bring like a buddy heater right now and use a cooler instead of the fridge that we're going to put in, and like the Anchor power station that we have, it could just sit in here. So really you could go and do at this point. We're getting to almost the beginning of April, so we're going to get into spring hunting, and I'd like to have it done. Plan on going on the first hunt in the truck at the end of April. Turkey season starts April 20th in Wyoming, so that falls on a Saturday. So I was going to take me and my son, Bryson, to go. We're going to go turkey hunting. He's never gone turkey hunting. We'll video or film that too. Hopefully we can get into some stuff. I've been turkey hunting one other time. It was an outfitted deal from a friend invited me to, so it was guided and on private, and yeah, so I've tried turkey hunting a couple other times. Nowhere that is like that you would normally go turkey hunting to. So this will be fun to go and do that. Camp in the truck. We plan on hunting 2.5 days basically on the opener. So that'll be a lot of fun. But we got to get this done here in the next 20 days basically. So I hope we can pull it off. And before we actually run the wire and stuff, we're gonna put this heater in here. It's gonna be in here, so we're gonna need to plumb it, exhaust and the air, the intake part of it. So that's gonna be what we actually do here directly, is get those in there. Where we drilled the holes are right over the exhaust of the truck. So like, I don't know, that's going to be a hard deal for the exhaust part, because it's not super flexible. Like this intake is the intake. This isn't the intake, but the intake is made of this same stuff. So I'm not worried about that. I just hope it's not super difficult to get that exhaust down through the hole and start to make a right angle or 45 over that exhaust. I hope that doesn't mess with us too bad. I think we'll be able to pull it off, but hopefully it doesn't take 4 hours to do or whatever, like some of this crap has.
Hello everybody, so we
tight quarters here. So you can tip it towards yourself a little bit so that we can get this up and over. You can tip it towards yourself. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, this is going to be easier than I thought. Oh, hold on.
I'm fine.
Down. Down. Okay, that one's through.
Okay.
Keep going.
Tell me when.
Keep going. I think that's in. Is it not?
No, I don't think so. Oh, there we go.
No way.
And she's in there.
Oh my goodness.
We got her in there. That was the easiest thing ever. Sweet.
No way.
Then we get 2 Craig screws, or do you want to bungee it?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll just leave it for now.
So that went really easy. You guys can see us. This is through the window. We got a magic shot here. It's in.
It's in.
Now we're gonna route it. Get the plumbing. Oh, Josh even got that.
Yep.
Wow.
Showed him.
Oh, I've
Showed
been at work doing a bunch of other stuff, so seeing all this magic is quite wonderful.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Wow. Okay.
This thing then
Goes and then you cut a hole, or
right here.
oh, you've already done it.
It's gonna be cool. I'm so excited for today.
Cool. All right, now we just got to button it up, get everything situated, and what's the next step?
We'll put the couple things, exhaust it, or just put the exhaust on.
Okay.
And the intake head on, and then we're gonna run wire for power.
Okay. We're gonna probably cut you back on when anything else important comes on, so stay tuned. So what are you tying on right now?
The intake part, just putting the clamp on it.
That's the cold air intake, whatever?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. I think that's tight.
Okay, we're gonna get that attached. And then
So I think
move on to the exhaust. Put the muffler on there. And we'll cut you right back on.
we'll get her figured out.
We're gonna try to tie that up against the frame a little or
Just
something.
a little, just like that.
Bam. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, well, we gotta do this twice because the audio is not recording. So now what you're looking at is the exhaust pipe. As you can see on the left hand side of the screen is all mounted, and Josh is finishing up the mounting of the fresh air intake, and that's where they're going to be living. We just got some heavy duty wire and wired it to the frame and just above the exhaust. There's some dead space back here in between. What would that be? Is this the drive shaft?
This right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the drive shaft, there's the rear diff and all that kind of stuff. And then an exhaust. I think that's the exhaust, yeah. And so it's just in that dead space in between there. And when the truck is turned off, it should suck in some nice, cool, cold air for the old diesel. Next, we're just gonna start wiring. That's gonna be the real project of the day, I think. We'll cut you back on when we get that all situated. All right, folks, let me show you what we did. So we took the wire, we took it up and then through there, through that little
custom fitted.
Thanks, guy that we bought it from, for doing that, because we didn't have to do that. And then we took it From the outside, you can't even see, but it runs down the back of the truck bed and then comes out right there. And then we put it into the frame, ran it all the way through the frame, and then it pops out right there. And then we will route it from the bottom of the frame to right in there. Let me see if I can't get a good view. To down in there. And then it'll come up to the battery. And we'll be set. So we got a bunch of wire. Don't mind the blue tape, Scotch banners. We really laid it on thick so we knew it wouldn't break. But
One time.
that's working like a charm. Definitely on our A game today. And that's the radiator and Joshua. All right, next we're gonna just wire everything up, make sure that it looks good, and get her going.
Try.
All right, Joshua, what are we doing now?
We're trying to wire this thing, or get the wires tightened up, attached to stuff so they're not all loosey-goosey in here.
So we got, like I said before, goes from there all the way down to the wheel well, then to right there, and then she goes straight into the frame. Let me see if I can show you guys that. Eat. Yes, there it is. And then it rides. Where does it ride? It rides the frame. Maybe. Oh, maybe zoom you out a little. Rides all the way down the frame. But for right now, we're just. Look at that.
There. Okay. I think that's as good as it's going to be up here. Anyway. It reaches. Cool. To the back.
To the back. All right. Now we're working on the wiring. So.
Okay. So we got the wire from the battery and or whatever. Yeah, from the front. The idea here is that we'll wire the cutoff so we can turn off and doesn't drain anything while you're sitting. And then from the cutoff to the anchor, so that if you're driving, you can turn the cutoff on and it'll allow power to charge the anchor. So we'll run or wire the cutoff and then wire it to the anchor. We'll use a DC plug and splice it to make our fuse panel hot, and then wire our appliances off the fuse panel. Thinking we'll do it like this.
Very good.
So that's the plan.
All right, here we go.
1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna pick one randomly, and they're gonna win $1,000. So
Okay. Okay. You heard it here first, folks.
we'll get some traction on this channel somehow.
So what are we doing? Where are we at?
So what did we do today? We we finished the box. We installed the diesel heater. Plumbed it in, and she's in there anyway. Got the exhaust and the intake wired up, and then run power from the battery to our sleeping area here.
And what's next?
And then we have to make power go.
Oh, okay. Well, until next time, I guess we'll see you later.
See
okay?
you later.
Bye.